Morning, Daryl. Yeah, it's John on the West Coast again. Can't even see where shit. I gotta get my glasses cleaned off. It's about 16 after 3 in the morning, West Coast time. It's still the 10th of Sunday. Countdown still continues until the end of the day, don't we? I see you picked up on a topic, day late and a dollar short again. Yeah, I know. And you were talking about them. I know you were. Texas and its issues. Since they voted in the conservative government in their state in the last several years, these guys can't even get their heads out of their asses, I swear. Yeah, I'm being judgmental and hypocritical about this, and I'd be called a hypocrite. I'm accepting it. I'm loving it. Why? Because I call on something they don't like it. So I call it on them. My brother would be doing the same thing. My brother was born Texan. When he was alive, he was born in Dallas, in a hospital. He was firstborn to my mother. And he loved Texas, except he kept noticing how clusterfuck the people were. And unfortunately, this is what happens when you get raised in one particular environment, but then you go live in another environment and you get wrapped up in that culture, that the first culture is now alienated because you adopted so well to the second culture. And my brother did that. He still kept the spirit of Texas inside of him. He always did say that you can take the boy out of Texas, but you can't take Texas out of the boy. And for him, it could have been right. He had a different spirit and outlook of what Texas is supposed to be, but if he happened to see what it was as it is right now, I think he'd be ashamed to be a Texan. He would hold he would hold to the traditions and values that he was taught and raised, what Texas was supposed to be. There was a governor one time, a liberal governor, turned Texas from red to blue state. And Richards, I think this was back in the 80s. My brother, he really wanted to go back to Texas and stay there for a bit. But things happened out here. We never did get the chance, not even to visit. I'm not even about to visit Texas. You kidding me? No, no. I'm a Californian. I'm not cutting and running from my state unless I've got no other choice. So call me too damn prideful and arrogant about this one here. Much like you are who you are in your state. What is it? Connecticut? Yeah, Connecticut. Okay, so Connecticut is your state. California is my state. We're both raised under our own environments, our own way of life there. Seeing how Texas is, and I know you hadn't been out of the state. Neither have I. Well, I've been to Nevada. I've been to Wyoming. Decades ago. I wouldn't live in Arizona. I sure as hell wouldn't live in Nevada, and I sure as hell wouldn't live in Wyoming. I'm a native. I'll deal with California. I'll deal with SoCal. SoCal's my home. Something I'm comfortable, something I know. We're supposed to be liberal and open-minded about things. We have a lot of communities out here, different communities. Oh my God, it's a different word. Oh my God, I used it again. Difference. No. My last video, dude. I was talking about differences. I was talking about what Speaker Johnson was putting people through at this point over here. I mean, my God, they're supposed to be Speaker of the House, trying to run the Congress and trying to run government, or trying to make laws and legislation. So what they do? Oh, let's make differences. Let's go after people left and right. Well, same thing happening in Texas in the first place. If you're a woman, you're screwed. I hate to say the word, but I'm going to say it anyway. Screwed. Why? Because abortions are illegal. You're going to get pregnant. You're going to have that kid, regardless if you're going to be born or not. If you're going to die, make sure you have that kid born. Can't stand abortions. Even if it happens to save the mother's life. Goes all the way to the Texas Supreme Court, and they still haven't decided if they wanted to vote for the whole thing. You know this woman is either going to get some kind of help one way or another, or else she's going to die in the process, or just die. Period. Know that because Texas is not going to bend will on this one. You got closed-minded idiots over here coming from a liberal libtard libturd, seeing how conservatives work. They're close-minded. They want to preserve, and they're Trumplicants. They're changing into Trumplicants left and right. I don't see people rebelling against the country at this point over here, going after their politicians with signs and marching up and down streets or anything else like that. They just don't want to get involved. That's why in a lot of my videos, dude, I blame the voters. They allowed this shit to happen. They listen to people's bullshit. So, they got what they deserve. Welcome to America. We're supposed to be the land of pluralism. We're supposed to be debating things left and right if we don't like it. This is part of our democracy. This is part of our republicanism, if you want to call it that. A democratic republic? They still couldn't define it left and right. I kept looking into Federalist Papers and they couldn't even define it. A republic because we have representative government. That we're supposed to be doing is democracy because we think voting is democratic. Except we vote in representatives that represent our needs in our states. It's not one large country. We have mini countries, if you want to look at it this way. Different perspective. We got states, and then you got the counties. You got the parishes, the provinces, the towns. All little fiefdoms connected with each other. Look at it that way. But we're a republic. We vote. Therefore, we're democratic. Therefore, we're something anyway. We still haven't quite defined ourselves. But while we're trying to find ourselves here, Daryl, think on this one, pal. We vote in people who want to control, just want the power because they have the egos to run. And if you happen to look at the state of Texas right now, it is a representative of it. Closing off things left and right, loopholes that are supposed to protect people, and yet they don't protect people. How about their lives? Well, let's see. I mentioned about the abortion. How about, whoops, did you happen to hear any shots fired somewhere? But in the state of Texas, oh my God, we can just take a gun and go, bam, 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 bam. We love the sound and love the smell of gunpowder in the morning. So I'm just going to take my gun and go fire it off like crazy because I got a gun. And we want more guns. We want more of the firepower. Yeah, we want more of the firecrackers over here. Bang, 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 bang. Ooh. Shiny things going up. Ooh. Why are people dying around me or getting hit left and right? That's not good. We got communisms around over here. Let's take the guns and fire them in the air. Let's see what happens. Oh my goodness, we got people over here hurt. We got people over here hurt. We got people over here hurt. They're hurting all over the place. We need more guns. Give me that AR-15. I want to put it on. Screw the semi out of it. I want to put an automatic. Ah! My whole neighborhood just went red. What happened? It's dripping red. What happened? That's it. I'm getting my M60 here. I got my 50 cal on this one. I want to get me a tank on this one. Where's my cruise missile on it? I want a Patriot system on it. I smell gun control lobbies. I smell people complaining about my guns. Don't you know you voted me in the office? I gave you the law and the right to fire your weapon. So I'm going to take my weapon here and I'm going to do more damage. I'm just having fun. So I'm just going to sweep it around while it fires. Crap! What you gonna do about that, you bleeding liberal? Wow, there's more blood around here. Well, at least I got my guns. At least I got my guns, I said. Didn't you hear what I said? You're not even alive? You're just staring at me blankly? Ugh, what did I ever do to you? All I did was fire my gun in the air, throwing millions of particles of light into the air. I want my guns. I love the smell of gunpowder. Oh, my Texan. I'm a gun lover. I'm a gun nut. I don't hurt kids, but I see the kids bleeding all over the place. They're bleeding heart liberals. That's what they are. And the teachers, well, bleeding heart liberal teachers, they don't love their guns. Oh, look, here comes the law enforcement now. They're busting through places here. They're picking up the pieces left and right. I didn't cause that. It's not my fault. I'm protected by the state law here and the Constitution. I can get my ultimate weapon here because I love the sound of it. I love the smell and the feel of it. Let me celebrate. Oh, I was a fine rush right there. My brain's happy. I'm happy. But why are the people bitching and griping at me? They're screaming my name. They're screaming effigies. Hey, I'm following state federal guidelines here. I can use my weapon anytime. It's just a toy. I think I'll go down to the gun store again. They're going to tell me that there's going to be another gun show coming and more demonstrations. I want more weapons. I want more. Give me more. Wait a second, you're still alive. You're walking around like a zombie. You're looking like a damn Swiss cheese thing. Alright, I may have to put you out of your misery here. I'm not allowed to murder anybody. I'm not allowed to kill anything, but you just look like you're a zombie. What? You're underground bleeding to death and pleading for life? Don't you love the smell of my gun? Hee 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 hee. You know, I'd got on a stage back in my youth and just only read off a few lines, and that was about it. But I never considered myself an actor. These days, I'm just a libtard expressing his viewpoints. And some people don't like it because I'm a libtard expressing my viewpoints concerning about life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness while staying alive at the same time. Now, I'd love to stay alive and away from the damn guns because they kill, period. I make fun of this stuff because this is not fun to make fun of. Every time there's been a gun shooting, every time there's been mass shooting like this, people losing their corks in this one, Daryl. Shit. You should have seen me and heard me the last time we actually had the mass shootings. Texas going off and Prior to that, it was Vegas. That gets me right there. Vegas, it's not the city. It's what happened in the city at a particular college, done by a professor. It's one thing if I happen to see students coming on college campuses and wigging out. Former students coming out there and wigging out. Then I have a problem with that. Texas has got a major malfunction with itself. But then again, coming from a liberal, libtard, wokeism state, they don't want to see it. They want more guns. They want to control. They want to be what they want to be. Closed-minded, closed-hearted, banning books left and right, but they want to protect their students by having more guns and more people on the campuses with guns. So they can protect nut jobs that they've already got born and created already, their own little Frankensteins, ready to terrorize the living crap out of them. Didn't they ever read Mary Shelley? Or understand that book? Oh, I'm sorry, that got torched. Apparently some Frankenstein took the damn book and brought it over to a book banning place and burned along with it. So I guess all the references concerning about a Frankenstein gets burned up, right? The creation and the book, and then gets blasted to death because of artillery. How does that grab you? Bit metaphors? Heavy on the metaphors? Imagine that the real thing happened. That scares me more. It scares me that we're seeing this stuff happening left and right. And we go off on the tangents because we can't find the right people to blame. In my videos that I've done over this year, I attack the voters left and right because it's up to them. You guys want this republic to work. You want this democracy working. You want to have the one vote situation happening. Fine. Vote what the hell you want. But you want to vote death and destruction? You can do that too. Just don't start bellyaching about it when it happens. Because you voted in the damn crap. I'm not talking to you specifically, Daryl, on this one. I'm talking about the other lunatics that keep watching this video. I blame them. And the other people who complained about wokeism all the damn time. What I don't see is the action happening outside. Come on, dude. Level with me. How many times when you made a complaint about something, you made these articles and these all observations of stuff, but have you really got pissed off enough where you're telling these people, I'm pissed off, I'm serious, I'm angry about this damn thing, and I don't know what to do about it. I don't see people going into action, but they're going to be bitching and griping about this damn thing. It's like, what do you want me to do? I'm just bitching and griping about the damn thing. You were talking about Karens in Texas. They got Karens all over the damn place. You know, I got chewed out by people in the cruising industry, some of the cruisers out there. Because I mentioned that there are Karens out there on board ships who complain bitterly about the other Karens. I'm like, you guys don't even see the differences? You guys don't even see the similarities? Look in the damn mirrors, you're the same thing. Holy crap, what's with you people? And you're probably saying the same thing for me too. I keep telling myself I'm a fool, I'm an idiot, but at least I know where I stand. But if I'm going to be going on an outright attack, I better know what the hell I'm saying and doing and ready for the damn debate at this point over here. I've seen some of these videos out there on Facebook and also on YouTube about these Karens all the time, exerting their rights over people. So why don't you just ask the question? Why don't you ask me the question? What gives me the right to judge? The same right that you do all the time. You want to be hypocritical? Let's be hypocritical. You want to be complaining about things? Let's complain about things. You want to do something about it? Then let's try to do something about it. You want to make a difference? Make a damn difference over this shit. Stop you bitching and griping about the damn shit. You know what the videos I keep seeing is these sovereign citizens out there who think they're better than the law. I like to tell these people, look, you're no better than anybody else. So what gives you the right that you think you're above the law? You're born in this country, you're born under the laws, or else you naturalized yourself to these laws, and you recognize what the hell you're living in. Oh, no, 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 not you sovereign citizens. You think you're above everything else because you declared yourself that way? Excuse me, check yourself into a mental institution there. Or put yourself under psychiatric care, let alone just do a 72-hour hold on yourself. Just go into the police station and say, I'm freaking nuts. I need a 72-hour hold. Otherwise, I'm going to do something stupid to you. That'll catch the cops' attention. Or let alone the hospital's attention. They'll lock you up in there and put a shrink on your ass. Just to see if you're sane. Or if there's some kind of relevance of any semblance of sanity in you. I already know I lost my sanity a long time ago. I don't even know what that is anymore. But I do have morals, I do have scruples, and I try to understand what the law is these days. Sometimes it's common sense, and other times we have to guess. People change the laws on us, but I deal with common sense, what I raised and grow up on. Yeah, it's way too damn early in the morning for me to do this. I'm probably heading off again. 3 o'clock in the morning for you, dude? You bright and freaking early at 3 o'clock in the morning? I'm a dead zombie. You kidding me? Jeez. Yeah, I've had my say. I'll get these things processed a little bit later today, post them a lot later. It's Sunday. Tomorrow's Monday. I'm still enjoying what's left of the vacation. About 2 or 3 more weeks, and January will kick in, and then back to the old scholastic grind again. That's how I'm dealing with today. You try and have a good one. Just take it easy today, will you? Good Lord. You're too hyper and too energetic.